give you the instruction. Okay, so as I was mentioning that for having a good creative thinking, you need 4 qualities. The first is you should have very good listening skill, because everything you are listening from day to night, how much you can retain and how the amount you can retain, that only you can reapply. So retaining the amount, if you suppose you think that whatever you are listening in your class, if you can retain 80% of it, then you need not to revisit again and again. Because why you need to revisit again and again your chapters, whatever teachers are teaching? Because you cannot hold that. You are listening to all the lectures in the class or whatever in some session, some online session, but we cannot retain everything. So suppose someone can retain 5%, someone can retain 10%, someone can retain 20%. And if a person can retain 20%, he or she obviously will be better than the person who can retain 5%. So that's why listening skill is very important. The second is observation skill. So observation skill, why it is important? Because we are observing many things again from morning to night. But what we are actually I should say that we are seeing so many things, but how many things we are observing carefully? So that is very limited. So for improving our observation skill, I will give some questions where by practicing this type of question, actually your observation skill will improve. And if you can observe a thing, like you must have seen that detectives, they are very creative person. Scientists, they are very creative person. And their observation skill is very, very high. I mean, they can observe things very carefully and then they can understand what is the problem. For detective, they observe, like you must have seen Sherlock Holmes and the Indian detectives also. They can enter into the murder room and they can observe some things which normal people cannot observe. So that's the difference. And that quality is very important to improve your brain capacity again. So thus the third quality will be problem solving. Problem solving is like we are getting, so that's the kind of an analytical ability. So whenever you are getting some problem, how you are analyzing that problem. And the fourth quality is storytelling. Storytelling is the most creative part of this whole exercise, because in the storytelling, I will give you 2 morals. Okay. So you have to choose any of the 2. You need not to build 2 stories. You can choose one moral and you have to build a story around it, so that from that story, this moral should come. Understand? Do you have any question, any one of you?
Then how to represent that story?
Yeah, okay. So now I will tell how you can answer this question. So there will be, for checking the listening skill, now I will play you a audio file. Okay, audio file or video file I will play. You have to listen the file carefully. I mean, it will be almost for 7-8 minutes. When I will play that video, you have to listen this carefully, and then I will send you the questions from that audio file. So then you have to answer that. So either you can write the answer, and the smaller kid, if you can't write, because if you don't know the spelling, you may not able to write. So you can record your voice note and send it to me. So whatever is easier for you, you can do it. But I will check. I mean, who will be the winner? Who can send me the answer as quickly and correctly? So I will check based on basis of time also, how much time you took and whether those answers are correct or not. So if you just send it very quickly, but your answers are wrong, then again, it will not be taken. But if your answers are right, but you send it to me very late, then also the chances of winning is less. Understood? Any one of you have any query on that for listening skill?
Ma'am, we have to upload that photo on WhatsApp group.
Yeah. So if you are answering, like if you are writing the answer and take a photo and upload it to, first you have to upload it to me, because I don't want any other, because in WhatsApp group everyone is there. So if you are uploading the answer, anyone can see your answer, then they copy it. So the initial answer you have to forward. I mean, you can ask some help, or you have to forward it to my number, my personal number.
Means privately.
And yes, tell me, Vilaksha.
This means privately we have to send that photo.
Yeah. So because I don't want anyone to see that answer, and later on, once we complete everything, then you all will upload all your answer script in the WhatsApp group, so that everyone can learn from each other, right? Because you will learn all of the other members' story also. So it will help the improvement. Yes.
How can we send it privately?
My WhatsApp number. Okay.
Huh?
If you want any help, you can ask help from your parents for sending. So that's the listening. That's the listening skill. Then observation skill. To check the observation, I will give you 2 questions where you need your observation skill, and I will give you very less time, because for solving that you need better observation skill. So the more quickly you will find out these changes. I mean, I will give you, suppose 2 pictures. I will tell you to find out 6 differences in these 2 pictures, or I may give you some photos where some objects are mentioned in the below. I will tell you to find out those objects from below in the picture. So you can take, this will be a PDF copy. You can take a pen from the PDF writer, and then you can mark it where you got this object. So the more quickly you can send the answer, and this PDF, again, once you do it, you take the screenshot of the PDF and send it to me in my personal message. So the more quickly and correctly you send it to me, you will be given more marks.
Miss,
Yes.
Miss, we have to circle the PDF answers of the observation skills and send you.
Yes. So you can take a pen, and then you just mark it where that differences are there, or where you are getting that observation skill. I will show you the questions also before send it to you. I will show the question paper. I will just discuss it again, and then I will send it to you all. Okay, so this will for so observation skill. So once listening skill done, you send it to me. Then once observation skill done, you send it to me separately. Okay, and I will check who. So I will give you timer. So suppose for listening skill, I will give you 5-minute time. For observation also, I will give you 5-minute time. So within this 5-minute time, the more you can observe, the better chance of winning. If you have done before 5 minutes all the object, then sure shot your winning percentage is more. So in both ways, correctly and quickly. So this was, and then for problem solving, I will give you a word search problem. So any one of you don't know what is word search problem? You all know what is word search, right? If you don't know, you can tell me. You all know what is word search, right?
I don't know what is word search.
Word search is, because, okay, so this is type of a word search problem where you can see my screen, right? You all can see my screen?
Yes, miss.
So this is the problem, and there are the words which you have to find out here. So the word can be vertical, word can be vertical, words can be horizontal, words can be like angular, this way, or this way, anyway. Okay, so the more word you can find out in 10 minutes time, then the chances are, like in 10 minutes time, who will get more words, they will given more marks. Got it? And if you get all the words before 10 minutes, then it will be again a better chance to win. And the last, the last question will be on storytelling. So where I will give you 2 moral. You have to choose any one moral of the story. All of you know what is moral of the story?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So you have to formulate a story so that this moral should come from the story. And how we will tell the story? Again, first take 5 minutes. You just think the story, what story you are going to build. Then you can again switch on your voice note from WhatsApp file. You tell the story. It's better to start that once upon a time or something like that. The way stories start. Okay, you all read stories, right? So you record your voice note from WhatsApp, and then you send it to me personally, and then later on I will share all the file to the common group where everyone can see everyone's answer and can listen to the stories also. And stories will be given marks the better way you represent it. I will show you how to do it. So now you can see the screen, right? Everyone can see the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So here in the observation skill test, I'll give you 5-minute time, and you have to, here in one pen, you can see this one, where is my mouse? One hide markup toolbar is showing. Can you see that? This one, right? And then you have to go to here. And then suppose here, any one part you want to answer, you can do like this. Okay. Got it? Everyone gets it? Where to choose, where to take this pen? Not in the screen. You have to open the PDF. You have to take this markup toolbar. You have to select this one. And you have to do any PDF part, you can mark a circle wherever you are getting this object. That's why I mentioned mark a circle for each object. And similarly, you have to do it, find 6 differences. So wherever is the difference, you have to mark it there. Got it?
Miss,
Yes.
I don't have pen.
No, everyone will have.
Start.
Yeah, 1 minute.
I don't-
Riva, you can see. Acha, you are doing it in the mobile.
Yes.
So in mobile also there will be an option. There is a
Yes.
pen sign. If you open the PDF, there will be a blue pen. Can you see the blue pen?
I
In your right. So if you select the blue, if you see the blue pen, there will be an option comment. And there one pen also will be there in the right hand side. Can you see that? Okay. Can you take any help of your parents or something? Okay. If you select the pen sign, then you have to select the comment sign. Okay. So in the comment, there is a pen at the right hand side. This pen. And then you can do any marking in the mobile. Okay.